Hello, my name is Paula Cruz Sanchez and I'm going to talk about the problem situation about Altamiel. Altamiel is a company that is dedicated to the sale of honey and products derived from it. Their work is to offer high quality in their products and service. They satisfy this necessity and we can mention some products that they offer. They have three sections, that is multi-flower honey, the high products, and pollination service. This is important to mention because in Mexico we have the culture to consume honey, and it's very important that this company search the best quality. That's why they have a differentiation strategy. They prefer to offer high quality, to put quality before price, which is a detail that is important because their other rivals, that is Miel Dulce y Abeja Reina, they has a 5% increase their cost in their products, but Altamiel prefer to produce some products that their consumers like to invest more, but they know that they can receive a better quality of this. Now, talking about their organization, in their how they work internally, their employers and the boss, well, we can notice that they have a functional organizational chart because they have only two lines, and the first one is the owner, and the second one, they are the other departments that they make different products, and the other is about the service. But it's a complicated chart because, like we know, they in some point, if they develop the company, they will need to have a better organization in their departments and add more. So it's important because right now with this chart that they have, probably they could have misunderstanding because they could switch easy their departments and lose the control in some part. And now, talking about the industry here in Mexico, about the honey, we can notice that Mexico have many trade agreements with other countries. Like we mentioned before, Mexico is one of the principal countries that export honey for others, like some European countries and China. Another important aspect is about how the inflation affects the selling of honey. We know that this is an important thing here, not only for the honey, it's important for all the products, and the inflation that is now in Mexico could affect how this product could sell. Now, the company right now has some technology that uses for create the product and offer the best quality, but we know that we are in a constant change, and in some part they have to improve their equipment and make it better to adapt for the context. Here in Mexico, we have a specific law that is the official Mexican standard norm 004 that is about honey production and specifications. It is important to mention because here in Mexico, they are talking about in this Mexican standard about how they can produce, how could be the package, and other things that if they don't follow, they could be in problem. And another things that could affect is the climate change. It's an important thing about when we're talking about honey because the vegetation that is in the country could affect the color and the flavor of the honey. So if we have climate change and the vegetation of that zone is affected, probably could affect the bees and in result the honey that they produce. So this is an important thing when the company wants to take a recommendation. And now the important, how Altamiel can expand from another part. I researched for the principal exporters and producers of miel honey in Mexico. And now for the important part and how the company can expand from another place. Well, I decided that the best option for this company is to expand in the country, but specifically in Yucatan. And why Yucatan? Well, they have great investment in this market. They invest a lot of money to increase because they are one of the producers of honey in Mexico. How they can measure the success of this expansion? Well, they can measure where they can see how the sales increase. And another important is how the consumers are preferring from other companies. That is an important thing to notice because when they start talking about this is better than the other, probably it's a good sign that the company has this great satisfaction in their consumers. Another way is when internally in the company they have a great organization and they can manage all the problems and all the things that they have and get and present a product that is value for the population. Thanks for listening this.